We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Beijing, China, here is the acclaimed featherweight champion of the world known as the Monster, Zhu Can. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the two-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous three-division champion of the world, Vasiliy.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
Under the bright lights here for this one. They ring the bell, and here we go. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Beautiful counter punch. They both want the knockout. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Couldn't land that jab. That punch lands. These two are the perfect dance partners. Can't land that jab.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Oh man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Zhu Can in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then...
Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No one would have blamed him if he didn't get up, but here we go again, and this could get ugly.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Need to turn this around halfway through. Missing with that jab.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Catch and shoot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Fantastic punch. Nice Nice slip to avoid. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Nice counter. Let's talk about Zhukan in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of defense here at all. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Only catching air with that hook.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. Nice counter. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Zhukan in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
And there's the bell to start the round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Defense is not an option for these two. Throws the jab, but does not score. Well done with that counter shot. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That hook doesn't score. Time they drop their guard, they get caught. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. That hook won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That counter shot lands. Let's talk about Zhukan in that last round. Well, it's no secret. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
two featherweights are going to let their hands go. You know that.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? He wasn't ready for that counterpunch. They're both trying for a knockout. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counterpunch. That counterpunch caught him clean. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, we'll just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The referee really thinking about stopping it. Let's talk about Zhu Khan in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Perfect counter lands. Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
A wild swing and miss there. Needs to stay composed. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
He threw a punch and just got countered. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Remember, with the lighter weights, you're expecting at least 300 shots around. They can let these shots go. They can move their fast, they're sharp. It's a hard night's work for the referees.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Zhu Khan in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the...
The defense failed them. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules. I can't believe it. They are giving up.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.